Hello? 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 Anybody there? Hello? Huh? Hi. Oh, there goes my face tracking. I'm once again trying to find more places to put my webcam. Today you actually can see yourself. We have a new chat layout. So I can look on the same screen to read chat, and I think that's going to help. Looks like my mouth actually needs some tweaking. It's not moving as much as yesterday. Banana. A banana. A banana. A banana. Apple. Apple, banana, cheese? Banana, apple, cheese. What are we making here? Alright, yeah, my mouth is not... Alright, hold on, let me adjust my mouth a little real quick. Off to the other screen where my face can't go. UI. Hold on, I'm just gonna... No. I'm gonna bump it this way. See if that helps. Save. Oh, don't want to save. Okay, there we go. Okay, alright. That seems more reactive, doesn't it? That seems better. Let me just minimize that screen. Close. Close. There we go. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. Hello, welcome in here, Porky Kitsune. How you doing? How you doing? So we got... Hi, Jam Day. Oh my gosh, everybody's in here. Hello. Yeah, we're, once again... Avoid issues. Oh my gosh, hi. We're talking about pen pineapples. Yeah, pen, pineapples, bananas, apples, cheese, all the other things. And also how I'm once again doing some testing on my face tracking here. So, you know, instead of having chat over in this corner of the screen, it's now over here where I can read it on the same screen. And my webcam is now, like, straight in the middle of the screen, which I think might help. If my face tracking goes poop, just let me know and I will try to fiddle with it some more. How's your day going? It's going pretty good. How's your day? I haven't been doing anything too interesting today. Just, I guess I went to Staples. That was interesting. Like, the whole way there was, like, a fire truck right behind me, and I was just like, do I need to pull over? I don't know. They were, like, a ways behind me, so, like, it was like, I don't know whether they're gonna turn or if I should just keep going. Everybody else on the road just kept going, so I also kept going. You good? How university today? Sort of chilled for most of it? That's good. Chilling is good time. I like chilling. You're talking about pineapple on pizza? No, just you know, pen, pineapple, apple pen. Tossed in a little bit of cheese and banana in there. Just, you know, the good old stuff. The good stuff. Anyway, let me pull up the reference here. I can get rid of these. Oh, that's not the layer I wanted. Whoopsies. I was erasing the wrong thing. There we go. I keep instinctively looking over to my other monitor for chat, but it's right here. Pineapple on pizza belongs? It really does. I really like pineapple on pizza. When you cook pineapple, it has such a good flavor to it. It's like, I don't know, it's something different. But consider pizza on pineapple, that would be a little different. God, I'm just like imagining, like, you know how, like, they sometimes make the pizza crust out of, like, cauliflower or something like that to be healthy? It's like, imagine that, but, like, pineapple crust pizza. Too many extra steps, just eat pizza and figure it out later on. Yeah, that's fair. That's also fair. Just figure it out later. Oh my gosh, my computer's been, like, awfully slow today. I don't know what's gotten into it. Like, you know, normally it's fairly slow, but today it's, like, super slow. I'm just, like, counting down days until my new computer gets here. Which, I mean, I don't even know when it's gonna get here, but, you know. I keep looking at it every single day in hopes that something will happen. You're gonna DM me a pic? Okay, let me get my phone. Face Dragon's gonna go rip here while I find my phone. There it is. There, I have my phone on hand now. To receive your picture. Oh my god. That's literally a pineapple pizza. What the hell? There's even pineapple in the pineapple pizza. I think this is just pineapple with cheese at this point. My god. I would show you guys, but if I pulled up Chrome right now, my computer might crash. So I'm not gonna even try. My computer's been extra fidgety today. I already restarted it like 2 or 3 times before a stream in hopes that they would get better, which it helped a little bit, but not much. But anyways, yeah, Quirky Kitsune just sent me a picture where they basically took a half of a pineapple and I think they carved it out, put some like sauce and cheese in there, and like topped it with the pineapple chunks they carved out. I like pineapple, but I don't know about that one. That one might be a little bit too much for me. Alright, I think this is actually too dark. Hold on. The tail doesn't look that dark. It's not. Okay, let's grab this lighter color then. I don't like using soft shaded references. It's too hard to figure out the colors. Like, it's fine if you have like a color palette on the screen, but you know, you can't. You would post a link, but Nightbot won't let you. Actually, since you are a subscriber, you can. I have it set to where subscribers and up should be able to post links without any worry. So you should be able to. If it doesn't, I apologize for lying. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you're able to. I haven't messed with Nightbot in a while, but... So I can pay you to post links? Yeah, basically. It's free. It's not free. It's you know, that paid DLC, you know? Gotta pay for that. There we go. This is the right color. That's what I was going for. But yeah, it's that's a thing. Oh my god. Thank you, Ancient Skies.
Take my bit.
Oh, okay. I'll take your bit. I'll take it. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the bit. The 1 bit, Ancient Skies. Thank you. You and your 1 bit. I'm kind of glad that I remembered to turn the setting on to where you can actually write in message when you send a bit, because apparently that was off for some reason. I feel like I turned it on like 3 times and just kept turning itself off. But I like it when you guys talk to me. I like being talked to. Alright. My face doing good? I don't know. I've been trying to like peep at it from the other screen, but if I look too far then it stops working. I don't know. I think it's going well. It doesn't look like it's stopped whenever I take a peep. Which I think is a good thing. I think it's a good sign. Let's try to get this arm in here. And wait, how does this one work? Arm goes that way. Coloring goes this way. And it's a little weird trying to imagine how like the arm twists and how the colors are supposed to follow it. Cause like arms do weird things. You can like twist your arm around so much. There we go. I think it's supposed to be like that. Their arm actually looks darker. You're mad at technology, your tablet died? Oh my god. Yeah, I would be very upset if my tablet died too. Like that's... my tablet is my everything. Technology is dumb, it just dies, and then it's like, well... guess I gotta find money to get another one. I don't know, maybe you can... I don't know, like depending on what happened to it, maybe you can find a place that will be able to repair it. But if it just died because it was old, then maybe not. Another thing, I really hate that technology just like dies when it gets too old, like, you know? Like, I don't know, I wish it lasted longer. Like, my current PC is not super old, you know, relatively speaking. For technology it's old, but for, like, just existing, it's not old. It's like, let's see, I made it in 2016 or 17-ish. And, like, it's barely holding on in here. But, like, I don't know. I wish it lasted longer. Really gotta milk the life out of your technology. Alright, so wait, they have stripes on their arms in this one, but not in here. God. They also don't have scale, but like tummy scales in this one, but they do have it in the anthro version. So I guess I'm going by the anthro version. I don't know. Inconsistencies make things hard. Like, and this is like, you gotta make decisions about stuff when like your reference is not consistent with style. There are a lot of black bobs on that ref. Yeah, that's because the ref has a lot of naughty bits that should not be shown on Twitch.television. So I just took them off. I just took them away. Yeah, the ref is definitely very largely lewd. It was 2 or 3 years old? That's not even that old. Yeah, that's really not old at all. Especially for a tablet. I guess depending on how it died, you may want to look into taking it in somewhere if you can afford it. That should definitely last at least, like, you know, another couple of years or so. You know, depending on the tablet, because, you know, Apple likes to, you know, just kind of just kill stuff off as it gets too old. I really hate Apple as a company. They're not a good company. Alright, let's clean up these. I do like the little... I like this blue. This is a nice shade of blue. I'm also not sure if these horns are the right color. I think they are, but it feels like they should be a different color. Oh, maybe it's supposed to be that. No jobs you can't afford, yeah. And that's the sucky part about it. I don't know, I feel like this is supposed to be... God, I really wish this ref had like a color palette somewhere that I could just pull from instead of just trying to guess what the color is supposed to be. I don't know, I'm gonna leave it like that. I think that's close, this color's close enough to whatever it's supposed to be. Oh, computer. Oh, you're lagging so hard. Oh my god. My computer's just like... Oh my god, my computer's barely hanging in there. Oops. I keep checking... I think I mentioned this already, but I keep checking every day when my new PC is gonna be shipped out, and I have no updates on that yet. Which I didn't expect. I don't expect any until the end of this month at the earliest. You don't use Devil Apple Tech? Yeah. Yeah, screw Apple. They suck. So bad. Like, oh my god. Apple is just god. It's just god awful. They don't care about their customers, they just care about money. Like, my very first smartphone was an iPhone, just because I didn't know anything about smartphones. I was like in middle school. I just like, wow, look at that cool technology, I want that. And so, you know, I got an iPhone. And immediately afterwards I learned about Android, and I'm like, well, I want that instead, because Apple's kind of poopy here. Most Apple users, you know, hate Apple. You see, I've never met an Apple, like, somebody who chooses to use Apple that also hates Apple. Like, every Apple user I've met loves Apple, like, so much. And I'm just like, oh, why? There we go. We got some nice little shaded horns here. This is make them look a little shiny, you know? Actually, let's give them a little bit more shiny, even. Just like, ooh, watch vibrated. Oh, watch. Watch, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm still getting used to my watch. I'm not used to my wrist just vibrating all the time. Ah, somebody just retweeted my tweet. Okay. But it was... my watch was going off so much earlier. It's like I have notifications on for Telegram, and one of the groups I'm in was just popping off. It was like just everybody was talking all at once. My watch was going like bzz, 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 bzz. And I'm like, oh, okay. Maybe I should turn my notifications off for a bit. It was a lot. Tweet, tweet. See, most of them aren't surrounded by Apple products and usually just have one or two, leading them to resent the disjointed lack of compatibility. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, sometimes, you know, like, I think if I ever owned something Apple, it would either be one of their tablets or just like a dummy phone, because their tablets are pretty popular in the art community for, like, you know, drawing. And it seems like they actually made a pretty decent drawing, like, you know, like a tablet that also handles drawing very well. But then also there's this face tracking program called VTube Studio that works amazingly well on Apple devices just because of their face tracking technology on those phones. So, like, I would, if I ever owned an Apple anything, it'd either be one of those. Because really advanced face tracking sounds pretty damn cool. But I would also hate just having to deal with Apple. I did briefly look at, like, used phones of, like, the types that have the, that are capable with the face tracking program. They were still expensive as all hell, even though they're, like, kinda old. And used. Apple phones just go for so much money. Then again, a lot of smartphones nowadays go for a fairly big chunk of change. What was it, like? I think with the newer phones, like, they come out, like, they're come out with like $1,000 or so. Again, depending on what kind you get, but if you get like the, you know, the main phone brands, you know, like your Apple phones or like Galaxies or whatever. Why is that line there? Hold on. Where's my line art layer? There it is. There's a weird line right here. I don't want that. There we go. We'll do the eyes a little bit later, but I'm just gonna keep that base color down there. They also don't have any reference for the mouth, so I'm just gonna assume it's generic mouth colors. You know, like ivory colored teeth and whatnot. So when is the fire added? There's no fire. There's no fire. We've gone over this. Donk donk, hello, welcome in here, Practical Prim Plup. How you doing? We are drawing the... Oh, well, let me get rid of this reference. The Dunking Dragon. Like, it's like almost a tongue twister. I mean, I always mess up the word when I get to the Irish Stout part. I can say the Dunking Dragon okay, though. You just ignore that part where I just failed to say it, though. You're good? How am I? I'm doing pretty good. I don't know. I've had a kind of a slow day. Not a lot going on. I went to Staples to pick up a print. That wasn't too exciting, but on my way to Staples, there was like a fire truck with its lights on, like, behind me, like, almost the whole way. And I wasn't sure whether I should, like, stop driving and, like, pull over, or if I should just keep going. Like, it was a ways behind me. It wasn't, like, right behind me, but, like, I could see it in my rearview mirror and hear it. But everybody else on the road kept driving, so I was like, I guess I'll keep going, too. We're not hitting any, like, red lights or anything to stop and pull over. I don't know, it was just one of those situations where it's like, I don't know. I don't know what's preferable to the people in the fire truck. They ended up actually going, like, directly across the street from Staples. So they were with me, like, almost half the way. Look at that tongue. Is that a good tongue color? I might need to go a little bit brighter just to kind of make it look like a differentiate from the this tannish brown going on there. I'm actually going to put up a layer. I'm going to make it all black. And then we're going to do color. And this is like a pure black and white version of the drawing. So you can see the tongue stands out like a little bit, but not a ton. This is actually good to use for like if you're trying to make stuff that if you want something to stand out on the picture, or if you want to make something that's like colorblind friendly, this is a good way to do it. Just like swap back and forth with black and white to see how your values stand out. Why does that fireball look like a basketball? Because it's a basketball. There's no fire. Let them pass is all you needed to do. Well, I mean, like, they were a ways behind me, though, and they weren't catching up either. Like, if they were, like, right behind me, yeah, I would have stopped and pulled over, but they weren't even, like, right behind me. They were, like, a ways behind me in my my rearview mirror. Alright, let's actually go darker, I think. Hold on, wait. Yeah, darker. There we go. Do darker. Yeah, I don't know. It's almost like the kind of like the weird situation when you're like you know, like when you want to hold a door open for somebody, but they're like not really right behind you. They're like a ways back there, and like it's just kind of awkward if you hold open the door at that point. Like where they feel like they have to like, you know, hurry up and like, you know, run to the door, make it less awkward. But like they're still appreciative because you're trying to do a nice thing, but you end up just making kind of just more work than it needed to be. It was like one of those situations. But you know, with cars instead of in person. There we go, that tongue stands out a lot better now. His teeth look good. Happens to me all the time with holding doors. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's just like, I want to be good, I want to be nice, but I don't want to like have that awkward, you know, that awkward moment where it's just like, oh, I made them run instead of just casually walking to the door. I don't know, I haven't done it as much since COVID hit, just because I'm like, ew, gross, get away from me. I don't want to hold a door open while you like pass right next to me. Gross. I don't know where you've been. I don't know if you've cleaned up. There's also that awkward situation, like when you hold open a door for like your friends or something when you're leaving a restaurant, and then it's like a whole group of people, you know, decide to also go out the door at the same time. So you're just like, you become the door holder, and you're just like, well, this is my life now. When do I get paid? That also hasn't happened to me in a long time because of COVID. A lot of things haven't happened to me in a long time because of COVID. Look at me. You are the door now. You are the door. You gotta be one with the door. Forcing somebody to be thankful. I don't know, I like it. I appreciate when people hold the door open for me. It's nice, especially when my hands are full. Because nothing's worse than trying to like get a door open when your hands are full and you're like trying not to drop anything. I don't know. I definitely stopped holding doors open for people though with COVID. But once it's all over, I imagine I'll go back to just holding the doors open for everybody, and I don't really care. I will stand there and hold the doors open. Oops. Alright, this needs to be like that. No, it's not white. It's like creamy tan color. Where's the reference? There it is. What color are the wings? They look like they're just one color. Looks like it's just the face color. I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, that makes sense. So let's just get these wings all done out of the way. Or at least like the arm of the wing. It is pretty cool how you can map like a bat wing, like the anatomy, to like an actual like, you know, arm. You know, like they've got like the same like kind of joints going on, it's just their fingers are really long and there's webbing between them. But then that kind of turns into a wing. No, anatomy's pretty cool. I like anatomy. It's just so fun just like to look at stuff and be like, wow, I'm making connections in my brain. to stuff I already know and I'm familiar with. Oops. Alright. I probably shouldn't have colored that part in, because we still need to do the fingers over here. So I think we got the tail basically done though. Yeah, so I will kind of go like this just to get that part all done. Whoop. There we go. Whoop, please. Nope, nope. There we go. Alright, so we got the tail, the head. Let's do a little bit of shines on the tongue, actually, because I want to make that shiny. Like it's wet. Let's do yellow. We're gonna do soft light, maybe? No, let's just do not so saturated yellow. Let's do like a light pink, maybe. Yeah, that's good. Trying to... So those are pretty harsh. I want to make it not so intense, actually. Maybe like blending it out kind of helps. All dragons are bat imitators. Yeah, basically. They're just really spiky bats. Alright. Oopsies. I want to switch back to normal. Having different brush modes is pretty cool. I like being able to draw in, you know, a certain mode without having to change the whole layers mode. Alright, let's see how that looks. That looks good. Alright, watch is telling me to stretch because I haven't stood up in a while. But I'm going to ignore that because who cares about being healthy, right? Who needs to be healthy anymore? God. You know what would really spice this up? Fire? No. No fire. You're lagging so much. I mean, same. I mean, I don't think my stream is lagging. My face is gonna stop working here. Yeah, it looks like my stream is fine. I myself, though, am lagging a lot on Photoshop. Also, let me know how the audio is. Oh, my face stopped. Face. Because when I was looking through my VOD from last time, my audio was like kind of jumpy in a weird way. Like I'd be talking and then like it almost like cuts out a little bit in my voice, and it was weird. It's never done that before, so I don't know if it was like my end or Twitch's end or what. It doesn't normally do that, so I don't know what the issue was. The drunk Dunking Dragon. I guess it's like a brown color. Yeah, let's do like so I actually looked up Irish Stout. It's actually like a really dark Guinness color, so let's do that. My face is gonna stop working for just a second while I get this set up. We want fire, and we want red base. Whoop, pink, orange, red is about there. We want to bring the brightness down. I think that might be as close as we can get to like a Guinness color. Maybe like less saturated. There we go. Okay. Close. There we go. And face tracking. There I am. You was hoping you would add fire to the image? Yeah, no. But we'll turn on the fire. Teeth. I also want to add some shines to the teeth. Teeth are shiny. Watch, stop telling me to get up. My watch really wants me to get up and move around. And I say no. Oh, this time I think it's just Telegram buzzing me. Hello, watch. Yeah, it's just Telegram buzzing me now. It's so distracting. I'm not used to having notifications buzz my wrist every time. I need to get used to that. I need to get better at ignoring it. Or maybe I should not get better at ignoring it, because that's... I don't know. I'm already bad about my phone. Like, my phone will, like, buzz, and I'll be like, okay. I'll look at it later, and then it's like a day later. I'm like, oh, shoot. Alright, let's do... Oh yeah, we were working on the side here. So the sides look like they're generally the same color. There might be like a hint of like that darker brown poking through though. Alright, so I'm gonna get rid of the text really quick. Whoops. There we go. Open that. We can actually work on the image. Alright, there we go. That's looking good. We're gonna have to touch up that wing again later, but that's fine. I was expecting to have to do that. Feet. How do the feet go? Oh, the feet. So it looks like that white, tan, cream color on the back of the leg. Followed by like the main color and then like brown stripes over top. Okay. So we will keep that kind of creamy color back here. Kind of color this part in again. And then, I will take this and go back over here. Forgot about this leg. A watch would take the job over for a mother. Wait. A watch would take the job over for a mother if it could cook. I'm processing. My brain is not processing that message. A watch would take over the job. Take the job over for a mother if it could cook. I don't... I'm thinking... I don't know, maybe I'm thinking too hard or something, or not hard enough. But it's not clicking in my brain. Alright, oh yeah, what color are the hands? Hands, bottom of the hands are that color. Then the tops, okay, I think I understand what the colors are now. So we want, I'm gonna actually just add a little bit of that cream color right here. Kind of leading into the wrist. Then the tops of the hands are this color. And like we'll do like a little bit right here. There, that should be all that color we need. I think the claws are black. Yeah, same black as this. Let's color these little boys in. It's like a little over a week until Snap releases, and I'm so excited. I talk about it all the time, but I'm just so excited for Pokemon Snap to come out. Like, I'm trying to push through my queue, you know, my art commission queue, before Pokemon Snap comes out, because I just want to like just play that for like a week straight on stream. That's all I want to do. I'm so excited. Alright, there's some claws. Let's make them like a smidge shinier with this one. There we go. And we forgot that part of the wing here. I don't know, Pokemon Snap looks like it's gonna be so good though. I've been waiting so long to be able to play a Pokemon Snap game. Like, I really wanted to play the original Pokemon Snap game, but I never, you know, owned the right device to play it. So now they're making a new one for the Switch, and I am all over it. Alright, I think that's good for the legs. They seem like they're not as dark as the arms, but like a fairly bit darker right here. we'll do the stripes later because I want to just get all the like blurred stuff out of the way. Actually, that might have been all the blurred stuff. Hold on. Was it? We got the leg. Let me actually do a little bit right here. There. Now I think that's all the leg. The wings are going to be solidly colored in. I think that is all the stuff. We need to do like a lot of touch-ups, of course, but... Okay. So let's just go ahead and go in here and touch up everything. Maybe you can just use it to call for pizza delivery. Use my watch. Well, I don't really eat pizza. Like, you know, from a restaurant. It's too greasy. It's always too greasy. You gotta make it at home so it's not so greasy. I hate pizza. I don't hate pizza. I just... See, I want to love pizza. But my stomach does not want to love pizza. So it's like a weird battle between whether my stomach will win or whether I will win. And I just kind of got tired of having to press my luck with it. Then love it, I want to. I can't always win the battle over my stomach. Thankfully, I've been taking new medicine though, in hopes that it will help my stomach, and it seems to be working so far. So maybe one day I can try not store-bought, but like restaurant-bought pizza. Not even restaurant. Fast food? Whatever Pizza Hut's considered. I think it's just fast food. Or like a different kind of fast food. I don't know. But you know, like, you know, Pizza Hut, Domino's, all that stuff is like way too greasy. And I just got tired of my stomach hurting every time I ate pizza. So I stopped getting pizza. Pizza chain. Yeah, that's right, pizza chain. I mean, even a lot of like the, you know, the non-chain stuff, it still does a good number on my stomach. Just everybody makes it so greasy. I want a pizza chain that's just like, yeah, our pizza's not greasy. We strive to have not greasy pizza. Maybe they should invest into that pineapple pizza that Corky Kitsune showed us. Just carve out a pineapple and just shove stuff in there. Get tacos instead. I mean, I don't know, it feels weird to like go to a pizza place and get tacos. I just get the cheesy bread. I love the cheesy bread. I don't know. I also haven't eaten out, you know, at a pizza place in a very long time because of all this, so I don't really have the chance to, you know, try again. See, now Drew, my boyfriend that lives with me, makes pizza all the time, and he makes it so it's not greasy, so I actually get to still have pizza, and it's way better than Domino's or whatever. Like, I don't even have any desire to try again at Domino's because I'm like, why? Why do that when my boyfriend makes, like, amazing pizza? I'll just have my boyfriend do it. Okay, we got... See, the wing goes down here. Oh, wait, hold on. We also... Hold on, let me get the blur tool again. Because I want the under... What is it? I guess, like, the underneath of the fingertips to... kind of bleed out a little bit with this creamy color. There we go. That's good. Okay, now let's go back to our hard brush. No pizza, just tacos. Don't make me some. I mean, if it weren't COVID, I'm sure he wouldn't mind people coming over for pizza. But I'm so excited to be able to get a vaccine soon. They finally opened up my state for everybody. But, you know, because of that, there's no appointments available. I keep checking, and nowhere within a 30-mile radius has appointments open for the next week. So I'm just gonna keep checking every now and again in hopes that I'll find something. I'm thinking probably by like early to mid-May, I should be able to find an appointment to get started. Why are you buzzing me, Watch? Go away. I think it's just one of my groups on Telegram are just going crazy. They're just chatting up a storm. Whoopsies. Wrong layer. Hold on, wait, let me check, make sure. Yeah, we're all still good. I was worried I was like coloring on the wrong layer. If I get COVID, I wouldn't be here anymore with my health. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely need to be like extra safe. Like, I had COVID once, and even though it was like a super mild case, I'm still recovering from it. And that was like 4 or 5 months ago. It's no joke. And I only got it because my family's like, let's do Christmas together. And I'm like, fine, I'll do it. And then then I got COVID as soon as I got there. Alright. So we have wings. There we go. I feel like the head looks so out of place. Like, it's just one solid color. But everything else is like, blurred all together in different shades of different colors, and it feels weird. I don't know, I might kind of fudge it a little bit. Like, go a little off reference to make it match a little bit better. But for now, let's just grab the horn color and color in these nails. I'm not really being too worried about coloring inside the lines at the bottoms here, because we still have to color in that basketball. Alright, nope, not there. There we go. Alright, so now let's get some little shiny shines. I will get my soft brush again. I'm just gonna select all these just so I don't color outside of those color blobs. We will do a soft light. I don't know, like a blue would probably look good on this color. A little too saturated. I don't want it to like look blue though. I want it to like barely look blue. That's pretty good. Let's keep it to one side of the line. And just add like a good solid shine down the middle. I'm also gonna add like a little bit of a shine on the edge here. And straight down the middle. Look at those shiny nails. Nice. I like having like a nice crisp, like middle ridge in the nails. Just looks so nice. Alright, just kind of brightening up these edges here. And a little bit there. Let's see. I feel like I might need to do some touch-ups to this, because I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell what it looks like for sure until I take the selection layer off. Those like moving dotted lines are just so distracting to me. I can't like not look past those. Alright, let's do that. That actually looks pretty good. I just need to do a little bit of brightening up on these other ones over here. And a little bit on the edges too. There we go. I think that's pretty good. Oops. I want to turn that back to normal. We'll go back to our hard brush. There's a little bit of touch up right here. And basketball colors. Hello, Lightning. How are you doing, Lightning? What's up? What are you doing? Sippies. Oh my gosh, let me get my drink. My face is gonna stop working for a second. I got like barely any water. Oh, thank you for the sippies. Not much, you're not doing much. I feel that. It's a... Oh god, what is it? Thursday? It's like a lazy Thursday. Like nobody's really up to much. Waiting for your new headphones to charge. Ooh, new headphones. That's exciting. Are they Bluetooth, I guess? At least I'm assuming, because you have to charge them. I want Bluetooth headphones. When I get my new computer, I'm gonna use Bluetooth headphones because I keep fucking up my wire. Turtle Beach lied to you? What? So they're not... So they were supposed to be Bluetooth, but they're not actually. That's dumb. You're looking for the stretch button, but you couldn't find it? Yeah, I don't have a stretch button. I only have, hydration. I don't know. Maybe I should have a stretch in there, because it's always good to get up and stretch, but... I don't know. When I'm in the flow, I just don't want it to stop too long. They said Bluetooth, but there's a connection piece. Oh. They're like, oh, it's totally Bluetooth, I swear, but you gotta just make sure you don't lose this part. That's annoying. Yeah, I'd be pretty annoyed with that too. I'd be like, this is supposed to be Bluetooth. You hate Turtle Beach? You had 3 of their headphones break? Oh my god. That's a lot. I don't even really have like a brand of headphones that I like. I mean, Bose is pretty good for their noise canceling, but outside of that, I don't know. I just kind of grab whatever seems to work, function. You love Turtle Beach? Their headphones make listening to ASMR absolute heaven. Ooh. ASMR, nice. Is that the right basketball color? Hold on, I'm gonna get my phone here. And look up what basketballs are. You know, I want to make sure I'm getting like a decent shade. Basketball. Let's do images. Listening to ASMR helps you sleep. But yeah, I listen to like a white noise, like thunderstorm kind of a thing. I play it through you know, our Alexa device though, so it's just like, you know, there. Oopsies, don't want to select all of that. That's pretty good. Needs to be more fire? Like, no, we're not drawing fire. We're drawing basketball. We're drawing the drunk Dunking Dragon Irish Stout. Yeah, Turtle Beach a long time ago, but it hated the material. Yeah. Certain headphones, like a lot of the headphones that I've used, like they start off fine, but then like that kind of that black I don't even know what you call it, but like, you know, like the black fake leatherish material that they've used for like the head, the ear puff parts, the ear cuffs, I guess. Those like just degrade and just fall apart and then get like, yeah, the pleather, there we go. And just like black pieces all over your head and it's just gross. I'm gonna add a little bit of coloration up here. Just because it just feels too plain. I know their character doesn't technically have this up here, but the reference seems to be kind of loosey-goosey anyway, so... it just feels like it needs to be grounded in better. The ear pads are made to be replaced. Where'd the duck come from? What duck? Did I say duck? Yeah, I don't know. I know that you can replace the ear pads, but it's just, I don't know. It just feels like work. I don't want to work, I want to just have it be perfect. Alright, I'm gonna do a little bit over here too. And like a little bit on these like parts down here. It just feels like it needs a little color. Instead of just being like solid. Quack quack. Hello, we're the duck swimmers. Quack 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 quack. Alright, how are we doing on the black and white? See, I think we're still looking pretty good. Alright. The basketball hoop could use a little changing up, so let's take this one, and we will... Oops, adjustments. We have ducks at your neighbors and the swans. The swans attack, oh my god. Yeah, I used to have a pet duck, actually. Danger geese. Yeah, swans are vicious. But I used to have a pet duck. They poop a lot, oh my god. Ducks poop, like, just non-stop. Alright, let's try to colorize this a little bit. I want it to be, like, slightly tan. But not by much. You had a pet dog, they poop every 2 minutes. Yeah, it was when I was like real little, like elementary school age, but they poop all the time. They just never stop. Alright. Oh yeah, that stands out a lot better. Okay, let's also change the back one too. Is that the right color? Nope. That's the line art, that's the color. Where's the back netting? There's the front netting. Where did I put it? This, no. That line art. Okay, there's the back netting. Yeah, that duck pooped so much. Oh my god. It was intense. I don't know how something so small poops so much. Alright, I'm gonna make this... that. No, maybe a little darker. Yeah, it feels like it needs to be... Maybe let's do less yellow. A duck's anatomy is like 90% poop. Yeah, basically. They're just made to be poopy. No internal organs, just poop. Ew. They're just dispelling their organs everywhere. Ooh, my wrist just cracked a ton. Alright, so this is supposed to be here. There we go. Watch, why are you vibrating like non-stop? Stop it. Alright, I feel like I need to change this color. I think it needs to be brighter. It looks too dark. So let's just, you know, saturation up, brightness up. Let's actually do it this way. Let's do the actual brightness. And then let's check the values. That still looks good. Yeah, I don't know. Ducks are cool. I also had a lot of chickens. None of them really lived to, grow up, though. They were just chicks. They were never chickens. I don't know, they all, like, either ran away or died. Yeah, it was a little sad. I was like, oh no, I was like 4. I don't actually know what happened to them because, you know, being like a 4-year-old, my parents were like, oh, they ran away. You know, they didn't actually tell me what happened to them. Maybe they did actually run away. I don't know. Oops, that's the wrong layer. Yeah, I don't know. I just know that one day we had them and the next day we did not. Bet you the fox fairies attacked. Maybe. So where were they? No, they actually were kept inside, for the most part. We would, like, take them outside for, like, playtime. To, you know, get some nice fresh air and stuff and, like, play in water, but... They stayed inside almost all the time. So it probably wasn't foxes. I don't know. Maybe they just died, and maybe they just, you know... Chickens, they die so easily, so maybe the chicks are the same way. Secret wall foxes. They're just hiding out in the wall, just waiting for their chance. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder what happened to those chicks, but I have no idea. Alright, is this face supposed to have color or not? I don't know. Their reference is shaded, and I don't have a color palette anywhere, so I'm just kind of guessing for all of this. Ooh, another sippies. Hold on, let me get my drink over here. Ooh. Thank you for the sippy. Thank you. Keep me hydrated. What time is it? Wow, it's only 3:57. It feels later than that. I think we only ever had one chicken grow up to be like a full-blown, you know, chicken. It was actually a rooster. We gave him to a farm. And the farm literally named him Dinner because he crowed at dinner time. I don't know. It was pretty cool having chickens. Especially because I did none of the work because I was like 4. You know, growing up I definitely had a ton of animals though. We were like basically the farmhouse. I mean, we weren't even on a farm. We just had a house with, you know, a fair bit of land. Not even a fair bit of land, like a decently sized backyard. And then my mom just loves animals, and so we just had animals all the time. It was a good time. I liked it. We had so many birds too. We had a lot of birds. Let's add a little bit of color right here, maybe. No, let's actually leave that alone. But yeah, we had a lot of birds. We had a cockatoo, some lovebirds. Actually, I think those are only birds, actually. 2 lovebirds and a cockatoo. Cockatoo was mean, though. It was a boy, and God, he was vicious. He bit my nose once, and I was not happy, so I just never touched him again after that. And then my mom got rid of him. I also had a lot of snakes. My father had a lot of snakes. Some lizards. Not many, though. A lot of fish. We had, like, really big fish tank. I don't know, we just had, like, all the things. I was very close to getting a pony once. Like a miniature pony. Cockatoos are bipolar birds. You used to take care of 2 and they were evil. One would just try to attack you every chance he got if I was just existing nearby. Yeah, they're mean. Like, the one that I had was... I mean, he wasn't, like, awful, but he wasn't great either. I don't know. He just kind of squawked all the time and just yelled loudly in his cage. That was, like, his only 2 things that he did. Then, you know, the one time I wanted to take him out and play with him, he bit me on the nose, but then I put him back. Birds are so messy. Like, they just fling their poop and their food everywhere. Like, what is up with that? Why do they do that? Why can't they just be nice and neat and not cause a mess? Alright, this is looking pretty good. I want to do some shines on these bubbles, though. So let's give it like a little yellowy tint, maybe. God, watch. Stop it. Let's do... Maybe I can... Nope, hold on, wait, let me get my soft brush. Yeah, birds are just... They're something else. I loved the lovebirds. They were very sweet. But then one of the lovebirds passed away, and then the other one just got really sad because he was all alone. So we ended up giving him to... I think we just gave him to like a tiny pet store, like a family-owned pet store. That also had a cockatoo they were trying to adopt out. Or not a cockatoo, sorry, not a cockatoo, a lovebird. Keep getting my birds mixed up. But yeah, you know, because lovebirds don't want to be alone. Lovebirds kind of die without a partner. Yeah, that's why we ended up just giving him away, because, you know, we wanted him to at least have a chance with another partner. I don't know if he ever made it after that or not, but... just, you know, it happens. Green sheep canaries are where it's at. They're very cute. I've never owned one, but they seemed very cute. I don't think I would ever own another bird, to be honest. They're just a lot of work, and they're very loud and messy. I don't really got the time for all that. Alright, there we go. We got some drunk bubbles. I want to color the line art, actually. Where's the lines? There's the lines. Okay, I'm gonna... Nope, stop that. You have videos of when we had one in the shelter. His name was Raisin. Oh, and he was in love with you. He was my favorite little baby. That's so cute. That's such a good name, too. Just a little Raisin. That's adorable. I don't remember what my birds' names were. I think the lovebirds I named. For some reason, my parents decided to put me in charge of naming stuff. And I named them, I think it was Zebra and Blanket. And the cockatoo, I think, was named Chloe. You'll send some vids over in the Discord of the baby? Oh yeah, definitely do. I'll watch them after stream. Yeah, I don't know why my parents put me in charge of naming, because I was bad at naming and I still am. I've never been good at naming stuff. I'm just like, I don't know, let me look at the first object and whatever I see is what the name's gonna be. So, you know, that's how we got Zebra and Blanket. I eventually, at one point got some chameleons, and I named them Tickles and Climby. You know, at least those names make sense, you know, because chameleons, they climb, and they kind of tickle and they climb you. Those were some good chameleons. My mom would always take them outside of their cage, like, you know, out to the, like our little front porch area whenever I got home from school. It's like they would greet me when I got off the bus. It was pretty cool. I like those little guys. We didn't realize this, but we had one male and one female. So, you know, they did what animals do, and they made babies. Or tried to. The female ended up dying. She got... what is it called? Like when the eggs get stuck inside of her, like egg impacted or whatever. I don't know, but those eggs got stuck, and so she never got to lay them, and she died trying to, you know, push them out. Then the male got really sad and angry after she died, and he also ended up dying shortly after. It was weird, yeah. Alright, all of our animals just like, they die in pairs. Alright, there we go. Actually, might make this a little bit darker. I like making the pupils like the same color as the eye, but just really dark. Eggbound, yeah, that was it. There we go. She was eggbound. My mom, you know, never having lizards before, didn't know that she was eggbound until it was too late. I think my mom did end up trying to save the eggs by like doing an autopsy on the lizard, on the chameleon. But none of the eggs ever hatched. So I don't even know if they were fertile eggs or not. It was sad, but, you know. At that point, I was very used to the animals just, like, you know, passing away, because, like I mentioned, we had a ton of animals. Like, oh my god. Alright, so we've got... I think that's the main dragon all done. Let me take away the text really quick just to make sure we got everything colored in here. Wait, hold on. Oh, I missed a bubble. There's a bubble hiding back here. Sneaky. Anyway, let's color the line art in, and then we will get these their soft brush again. I kind of forgot I put a bubble back here. I'm trying to make it so like I can send this as both like its own standalone image and then also, you know, for the beer label. So apparently, according to Discord, the picture of the bird is too explicit. Oh my god. What kind of pictures were you taking there, Lightning? It's okay, I had the same thing happen to me. I was trying to send a picture of some line art I did. Like, it wasn't even colored, it was like just a gray background, black line art of you know, just a face. And Discord was like, nope, this is lewd. Too lewd to send anywhere. I'm like, really? Really, Discord? Like, I don't even know how it got... I don't know how it thought that was lewd. Like, normally, you know, if I'm sending a picture of my character, I'm like, okay, yeah, you know, my character has like a lot of skin-colored tones. But nope, this was just pure gray and black. I don't know what it thought it was seeing. Sometimes, okay, so sometimes if you take a crop of the image, or like just frame it slightly different, it'll work. That's what I ended up having to doing for that screenshot of my apparently very lewd line art. Yeah, Discord is very weird. I don't know. Like, I have a feeling that somebody could like literally send me like some pornographic content and Discord would be like, yo, this is fine, this is not lewd at all. But then somebody trying to send me a picture of a bird, it's like, nope, can't do that one. Alright, so we've got the main character done. Wait, let me hide this one more time. Let me look at the reference one more time, just double check everything. I think we got it though. Yeah, it looks like we got everything good. Burb too lewd. God, I can't believe you just had that such of a lewd burb. Alright, so now that we have the base dragon done, I'm gonna try to do a little bit of background stuff. Nothing fancy, just what color do I want to make it? Maybe more red. I don't know, I kind of like, I have like an image in my head where I want it to look like there's like a, like we're looking into the bottle, you know. I want it to be like, you know, the dark beer colored, and then I also want it to be like, you know, bubbles popping up through here, but I'm worried that it's too dark. Like this text no longer stands out very well. So I think I might need to go for like a light beer, even though it's supposed to be an Irish Stout, which is very dark in color. Oops, that's pink. I don't know. Maybe we can fudge it a little bit. We can. Let's try. How does this one do? That blends in too much. I don't know. Backgrounds are like the hardest part because I'm like, what color goes well with this? I don't know. Or maybe we can go for a different vibe instead of having it like bubbles like in the drink. Maybe we can go for like a stadium kind of a feel, you know, like school stadium, because you know he's like dunking a basketball. That's just gray, and gray feels boring. And schools have very boring gray things. I don't know, maybe like a tan. I don't know. I'm just playing with the done colors. A blurred basketball, like bright lights. Oh, like he's like in a stadium with like spotlights or something, you're saying? I don't know, maybe. Make it look like a stadium. Maybe. Let me get my phone, get a reference picture real quick. There's my phone. Stadium. Yeah, maybe. Oh, wait, let's go, basketball stadium, not football. Basketball. No, not Valerian. How did you get that from? Alright, I'm just gonna type it by hand. Basketball stadium. Alright. A lot of wood colors, crowds. We could do... my face striking stop because I was looking away. Let's see, let's try to do, so we'll have like a base, like tannish color, like wood tan. I just want to make sure this stands out well enough. Because I want it to be able to, you know, I want the values to stand out well. So the background should stand up, probably be darker. It probably should be darker than the main character, because the main character is fairly light. Background fire, no background fire, no fire. Alright, so this kind of helps the main character pop when it's that dark. Whoops, too dark. Somewhere like right around here. Set the basketball on fire. You guys on fire. I'm just going back into the beer territory again. Okay, we might actually be able to pull off the beer thing. Hold on. I think I just need to find a slightly different hue. So I want this line art here to stand out. Ooh, wait, I know what to do. Okay, hold on. I know what to do. So we're gonna take this green color, get a brighter green color, and then we're gonna color that line art in. You can actually see the line art against this brown background. Looks like we need to fix this bubble too. Wow, how did that happen? Wow, okay, hold on, let's fix that bubble. I guess we just didn't notice it because like the color of the background and the bubble were like so close to the same color. Or just really messed something up along the way. So let's just kind of fudge that in here a little bit. There we go. Okay. Bubble. Bubble fixed. So now we're back into the beer territory. I'm gonna... maybe a little bit darker. Hold on. Slightly darker. There we go. This is good. And then, how do I make bubbles? I already drew a few bubbles, but like, how do I make not distracting bubbles? Oop, that's green. That's not how you do that. I want to do like a... kind of getting into like the yellow territory here. Like I just kind of like want to map out where bubbles are going to be. I think I want them big. I don't want to draw too many of them. I want to make sure they're like well placed so they're not like distracting from like the main character. Just like more of like a background piece than anything. I think those are some good spots for bubbles, so I'm just going to try to shade it slightly. So they're like more bubbly. Maybe? I'm just kind of figuring things out here. I don't know what I'm doing. Oops, I want to get that light color back in here. I think I just need to color this more and more. And let's get this... Let's get like a secondary brighter yellow color. For like a little extra highlight. I don't know, it's kind of bubbly. Well, I'm gonna open Chrome and hopefully Twitch won't crash. My face is gonna stop tracking for just a moment. While I grab Chrome. So I want to try to get, I want to see if maybe I can pull a, commercial, or like a, what is it called? A picture where I can use it without having to pay for it, basically. Bubble. I want images. Setting. No, sorry. Tools. Usage rights. I want Creative Commons. Alright, I'm gonna bring this over here so you guys actually have something to look at. Nope, I need this so I can see chat. So like, I think if I can just pull the bubbles from one of these images and then just like use that, it might work. Oh, that's a nice bubble. Look at that bubble. That's like a soap bubble though. I want like a in water bubble. This is too many bubbles. Or maybe, hold on. It might also be the right amount of bubbles. Let's try this one. Let's do this. Oops, I did not mean to close that. Oh well. Let me hide that really quick. I'm gonna edit. Paste. So it's gonna look weird for a second before I kind of do all the edits needed for it. On this keyboard. Do something like that. Just kind of get it covered up the whole thing. Then we're going to do desaturate. And then we're going to overlay. See, like, those are good bubbles. That's a good bubble. Also a little too distracting. I might blur it. Hold on, let's blur. Filter, blur. Gosh, and whoops. Blur the bubbles away. Bubbles? Oh, that's why the opacity went to 0. Stop it. My computer does not play nice when I have Chrome open. Blur. We want Gaussian blur. That's what we're doing. I think we just need to blur it out so it's not distracting. But I think these bubbles might work. Alright, something like that. That might work. I'm probably gonna have to change the color of the text. I think that's gonna work. Hold on, let me go check it. Let me look at another picture. My face is gonna not work again just because I'm over on the screen. Grab this again. There we go. I'm just gonna try a few different bubbles, you know, just to see what works. I really liked the results of this one. That one worked really well. See if we have any other good bubbles. This one might work pretty well. See if they have like a longer... Oh yeah, there we go. This is like a landscape one. What's also nice is I don't care how low res these are because they're just going to be blurred and blown out anyway. Alright, so we gotta edit, paste. This one's like already pretty close to the right color. I mean, at least like in brown tones anyway. Alright, kind of stretch it. Needs to be a little bit more this way. Then we want to desaturate, pop it over, oops, pop it to overlay. See, there's definitely more bubbles for this one. which I think I might like more or less. I don't know. It's like, let me blur it and then we'll decide. Blur, Gaussian blur. I want them to be like noticeably bubbles, but not taking away from the main image here. I think something right there. I kind of like that. It might be too many big bubbles. Like, there's not a lot of variation in the size of bubbles. This one has like a ton of different size bubbles going on. This one's like almost entirely large bubbles, with like a few small ones thrown in, but not many. So let's go look at another one. I like doing this for like just simple backgrounds that don't need a lot of effort, because it works very well. We could use like a soap bubble, but that might... There's like so many colors in a soap bubble. Kind of weird. I mean, I guess it won't matter since I'm desaturating. There's also not like a ton of bubbles in that picture. Alright, let's see. I think we're getting to the end of useful images here. There's like definitely like a threshold where, you know, on Google, you look up for something like the first X amount. They're like, you know, pretty solid, pretty good, kind of what you want. And then after a ways, it's just like related images, but not what you're looking for. Now that's a ton of bubbles there. Oh my god. Okay, I think... Whoa, that's pretty cool. Bubble space cartoon, that's interesting. Alright, let me make sure... Okay, good, I saw my usage rates on the right thing. Yeah, I think... I want to try this one. Did we try that one? I don't think we did. And I'm gonna try this one and then we'll choose between the three. Let's edit, paste. These ones have definitely very bright bubbles that stand out. Scoot that over, scoot this over. See, I think I'm actually going to also squish it down. And I also feel like it should be... There's like a lot of bubbles at the top but not at the bottom, and I want it to be the other way around. So we're just gonna transform, flip, vertical. It looks better. Like, you know, like a more like intensity on the bottom leading upwards. Alright, so let's do image, desaturate, and overlay. And we'll lower that opacity like we have in the last few. Blur it out a little bit. Make it less intense. Somewhere right around here. Yeah, this one has too many bubbles and like congregated like right here. It just looks like a blurry mass. I kind of like the other two where there's like actually like a clear, you know, clear bubbles separated from each other. I think I still kind of like the first one we did. I'm going to quickly just hide that. Yeah, that's kind of the intensity of the bubbles. Like, I like that there's a lot over here and like it just kind of fades out that way. So I think that works pretty well. And it all stands out. The only thing we needed to do is we need to... The horns kind of don't stand out too well though. So let's add like a lot of shine to the edges of the horns to make those stand out. And then we'll do something about the text. I think that'll be good. I want this to, you know, to stand out well even for, you know, our colorblind friends. But also, you know, just making sure your values are nice and clear from each other just really helps a piece pop. Oops. Want to make sure we have a clipping layer. So I'm just going to add like a really strong highlight to the edge of these horns. And it's kind of like, you know, just to make it feel more natural, I'm kind of putting it into the horns a little bit too. There's like already a small highlight on the edges of the horns, but not this intense. Alright, let's see how that works. Oh yeah, that makes those horns really pop out. See, we could probably do a little bit more on the base, a little bit here. And right here. Just make sure we got a lot of color separation. Yeah, that really helps those horns. Okay. And then, we accidentally colored outside the lines. Let's just fix that. I also, okay, one other thing I might do to help the character stand out is we're gonna just take the color and the line art, we're gonna plop a fully colored, let's just do, I don't know, let's just do white for now. Well, we can change the color later. Deselect, and then we are going to add an outline. Let's see, that actually stands too much. It looks too similar to the text, so I'm actually going to add a blur instead of a line art. Let's do, what's it called? Outer glow. Hold on, I need to zoom out so I can actually see this. Outer glow. And then, let's move that up here. Move it out of the way more. No, right about there. So we want it to be white. A white outer glow. Maybe we'll make it colored, I don't know. Then we just kind of, oops, wow, that's a low opacity. We want to just kind of play with the spread and the size of everything. So that just kind of chooses how far it goes out. Spread is like how intense it goes out to. Like, you know, how much it fades, I guess you could say. Let's do like that much noise. Now let's leave the noise alone, and then we will... I'm gonna leave this at 100%, and then I'm gonna try... I want to see how overlay looks. Hello? Overlay? Oh, right, that's right. It's not gonna affect the, this thing, I don't think. Blend mode. There we go. We want to do it on here. So overlay, it blends in a little too much on overlay. Let's try like a soft light, maybe? No, soft light still isn't doing much. Hard light then. Then let's also change this to like a yellow. Just so like it just, I don't know, it's less jarring, I guess. Maybe like an orange actually. Yellowy orange. Somewhere around there. And if we lower the opacity a little bit. Let's see, I don't know if I'm completely into that. I think maybe we just need to make a harder cutoff for the blur. Ah, a sippy. Let me get my drink. Where'd I put it? Oh, it's all the way behind me. Let me get that sippy. Ah, thank you, Quirky Kitsune. Keeping me hydrated as always. We're so close to being done with this. I just want to figure out how to finish it. I think I'm on the right track. My computer's just so slow. Come on, update. There we go. Oh god. Alright, so what if we lower this opacity? I don't know, I feel like... What if we do... vivid light? What does that do? Wow, that's like really... intense. Let's stay away from vivid light. Let's keep back to hard light. What if we try red? Let's try a red color. No, that's not red. Oh, that's pink. Red. But it's gonna look kind of weird at first, but I think if I just lower the opacity, it's gonna mellow out a little bit. Red's not great. Red's too... it looks too edgy, and I'm not going for edgy. I'm going for, like, you know, friendly. Friendly, happy. Let's go to orange. Orange is more along those lines. Like a yellow-orange. And then we'll again lower the opacity. I think that's closer. Let's just kind of detensify the blur here. And bring the opacity up a little bit, maybe. I'm also gonna try slightly lighter orange. And that just looks like he's bleeding out into the canvas. Alright, now we're getting back to white. Let's go this way, this direction. I don't know. I have a vision, I just don't know how to make it happen. Come on, there we go. For some reason, Photoshop doesn't want me to like click and drag stuff. Maybe blue. Blue's a pretty cool color. Let's try blue. I kind of like that. Mike, they're going to be like a slightly different blue, but I think blue might be the right path. Maybe like a more bluey blue instead of like a, you know, bright blue. Maybe. I'm liking it less now. There's a certain color in here that would work great for this, I just don't know what that is. Alright, let's just go back to like a yellowy color. And we will... I don't know. Try to keep the outer glow, like, not too big. But, you know, just big enough. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. We can come back to that later, because I think I want to work on the text too. The text definitely needs to change from black to something else, because it really... Like, the white outline helps like a ton, but I want like the text itself to stand out from the background, not just the outline. So we want to find something that's, you know, kind of like a middle ground. Not too dark, not too light. So I'm gonna actually do something really quick here. I'm gonna just make a copy of these text layers. Hide the original copies. Oh, come on, hide it. And then we're just gonna rasterize, there we go. Rasterize these, we're gonna merge them together. This is all gonna be the same color. Okay. So now we can just go in here, adjustments, brightness, contrast, nope, sorry, we want adjustments, hue, saturation, that's what we're going for. And let's play around with the different colors. Woo, there's the color. My computer does not want to update very quickly, so it's just like snapping to different stuff. Ooh, wait, I kind of like the red for the text, actually. We'll make it like bright. No, not bright. Maybe like bright but desaturated? I don't like that. Maybe like a slightly more orange tint to it too. Okay, that's a little too much. Kinda like that though. I feel like it goes well with like the basketball thing. Let's keep the saturation, maybe bring the lightness back down a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna keep it. Alright, let's see how our values do right here. Definitely stands out in the background. Not as great right here. Our Irish Stout part definitely needs work though. So let's see what we can do about that. So what we might be able to do is we'll just kind of make these different colors, like same color, slightly different brightnesses, I guess. Like we want this one to be always like a little bit darker. Not too much to be like super noticeable, but like enough to make it stand out a little bit more. Yeah, let's see, that stands out a lot better on the background. I can kind of flip back and forth to show that. Oh, wait, where is... Here? No. There we go. There's our original. See, that stands out a lot better by just making it slightly darker. So let's take that off again. And then we need to work with this Irish Stout, and apparently our line art layer disappeared. There we go. So I think Irish Stout could be a different color entirely, just because it's like a... it's like part of the name, but it's also like, you know, a different section of the name. So I think it could be something different entirely. See, it's also hard because like a lot of it is in this dark area on the background, but also the other half is on the lighter area of the character. Maybe we needed to go lighter. Let's do lighter. Well, let me cancel this. It's gonna go back to the same color. And then we can work from there. Yeah, I want it to like not stand out as much as the Dunking Dragon, the drunk Dunking Dragon part. I still want it to stand out. It'd be like here. Let's try that. Let's deselect. Deselect. I think that might work. I think that works. It's like still like the same color family, but it's like, you know, its own section. I also... Where is that line? That line's right here. This line can move down a little bit. And also, we want to change it to something else. What if it's white? Or even... Actually, let's actually make it a different color. So we can make it like a... Not the same color as the text, but like maybe something more yellowy, orange-ish. Actually, I have another idea. Instead of changing the color of that, we can change the color of the line art. Where's my keyboard? There it is. So for the color of the line art, we can just plop down orange and then do like an overlay, maybe. Would that work? And then it changed anything. Hold on. Yeah, that didn't change anything. Let's try... What color's gonna work on you? Ooh, hard light does something. Alright, let's do hard light, and then we will just lower the intensity on that. So like, you know, the line art itself is gonna be like a brownish now instead of just black. And that kind of helps this stand out. Let's see, this is gonna make it a little less intense. Like let's just hover like around 30% there. A very small difference, but like it's, I don't know, small differences really make a big difference sometimes. Big change, I guess. Let's see. This still doesn't stand out a ton. So let's just do like a big white line right there. I don't know. That might work. Maybe we can also... Hold on. I want to also see what it looks like with Irish Stout, just completely white. So maybe that's a good direction to go. You're gonna be a little AFK because you're gonna start streaming soon. Ooh, good luck! Good luck streaming! Looks amazing. I'm so excited for this. I really hope they send me a picture when they print it off. Yeah, thank you, and good luck with your stream. You're gonna have to say the situation involves fire. I don't know about that. Oh, my face tracking stopped. There he goes. Okay. It's hard to keep track of it because it's like on a totally different screen, where if I look at that screen, the tracking breaks. Yeah, I don't think I like it when it's full white or full black. Let's keep it like right about here. Like a nice dark reddish color. Alright, drunk Dunking Dragon. I feel like the text also needs a little, just a little something. So I'm going to add a little Maybe a little bevel and emboss. Make it pop a little bit extra. Let's try something. Let's try... What does gradient overlay look like? Oh, that's like the whole thing. That's cool though. But we've already kind of done that ourselves with the, you know, lighter, slightly darker, extra dark. Been watching a lot of streams lately and fire's always the best solution. Yeah, well, in It Takes Two. Yeah, fire is definitely a lot of the solution in that game. Satin, what does satin do? Oh, that's what that does. Okay. I was wondering what satin did. Drop shadow, outer glow, pattern overlay, gradient overlay, color. Let's try what an inner glow looks like. That's kind of what I figured it would look like. I kind of like that effect. I don't know if I like it on this though. Maybe we change the color up a little bit from white to like a yellow. Nah. I think we're gonna stick with our bevel and emboss, but we're just gonna make it not as intense. We're just gonna make the depth real low, I guess? Yeah, real low. What does these do? Oh, I see. It kind of makes it look like it's either popping out or popping in. Let's see. Yeah, it's fine. I also want it to be not like shading with black and white, because it doesn't look as great that way. Let's shade with red. Shade with red, highlight with like a yellowy cream color. What is this? Okay, that makes it really bright. Green, let's try soft light actually. Soft light. Or no, hard light. It's almost like soft light, but just more intense. And then I can, you know, bring it down from there. Now I just need to decide whether I like it popping out or popping in. I'm gonna leave it as popping out, and then we're gonna switch on our color value checking thing. And then we'll take another look at it. See if either one of these just has a better... just looks better. I don't think either of these look any better than the other. I don't know. Let's leave it like let's leave it popping in, like it's like an indentation maybe. The Dunking Dragon Irish Stout. I kind of like that though. Yeah, it's like a nice little something to the text. I kind of want to compare it to. Oops. I kind of want to compare it to what was it? Inner Glow. Inner Glow? Yeah, I think it was Inner Glow. I feel like this has potential for something. I'm just not entirely sure what that something is. Let's change it to hard light. Yeah, that's too intense, but we can... What does choke do? The choke is basically spread. Size is how much it goes. Okay. Let's try doing... Center. Ooh! That's kind of neat. That's pretty cool. I don't know if it's what I want for this, but let's go back to edge. We'll turn down choke and we'll turn up size, because I think that, yeah, size is like how far it fades out to, and choke is like when it starts fading. Or like how intense the fade is, almost. Yeah, I think I really do like the bevel and emboss a lot better than this. Like this, I don't know, this is good for something, just not this. Let's turn our bevel and emboss back on. And now that we got all that sorted, I'm gonna go back to coloring for just a hot second, because I want to make, oops, I want to make the hoop shiny. Like this metal part here. So just, it feels like it needs to be shiny because we made a lot of other stuff shiny. You know, like metal, it's shiny. So let's just give it a little bit of this. Kind of make it shine back here too. Alright, we're gonna fix this part. Ooh! Why? Oh, I'm coloring on top, that's why. Fix that. And then we'll make this shiny with a different color. There we go. Nice and shiny. See, it feels like it should be metal. Or like should be something other than just flat colored there. Maybe like make this a little less intense right here. There we go. And let's do like a tiny bit on the ball. The Irish Stout kind of gets lost. It really does. I'm trying to find a way to get it to pop out better while standing out from the rest of the title, but I don't know. I'm kind of hopping back and forth between stuff. Alright, ball. I want ball to be a little shaded like down here where it's like in the hoop. Just like kind of separate it from it and the hoop. There we go. That gives it a nice little bit of separation there. Okay, so we got that part. See, I want to work on both the text, like the Irish Stout part of the text anyway, and the glow around the dragon, because I feel like both of those just need something. Let's actually bump the brightness on both of these up a bit. Hold on, wait. Let me just hide the effects here really quick. Make sure it's a clipping mess. I'm just gonna color straight over here. So I think if I just do this, maybe. Now let's see what that looks like with all the embossing and stuff. That pops it out a bit better. Let me check over here. I'm gonna keep that base color layer just right there. I can keep testing some stuff. Drunk Dunking Dragon. So I want that dragon to pop back out again, which it is. An Irish Stout. I want the Irish Stout to look different. But I also want it to like still feel like it's part of the title. Where's my keyboard? There it is. Oop, kind of hit it up again. Alright. I think if I just make it like slightly darker in the middle, that might actually be what I'm looking for. It helps pop it out by having the brighter edges, but also makes it separate from everything else by having the dark middle. Maybe. I don't know, I'll probably come back to it again a bit later, but now I also want to make sure we're not going too far from the main color of the background. So, I turned it on. Layer? Oh, for some reason it turned my opacity down to 0 again. Yeah, we're definitely staying about the right color for the background. I might actually go into levels here. Levels. Kind of want to make the shines of the bubbles pop a little bit more. So I'm gonna try to like just basically make the highlights brighter and the darks a bit darker. See if I can do that right. I don't know if I can. Hold on. Wait, let me try one other thing. Oop. Exposure, maybe? I never played with exposure. I don't know, that's just like the whole thing. Okay, ignore that one. I wanted to see what that one did. Now, where's what I'm looking for? Curves? Is that what I'm looking for? Maybe. I don't know. Whoops. This might be what I'm looking for. Where do I put this? Down here, I guess. Is this making the whites whiter? I don't know if it is too much. It might be. No, let me just press OK and let me just toggle back and forth between the old and the new. It technically does, but I feel like a lot of other stuff gets lost when I do that. Let's try just going back to our levels again. And just bumping this. And bumping that. See if that works. Play around with that. I think I kind of like that. Okay. And then we want to go back to our outer glow thing. So I feel like we need this. I just can't make it look good. I think maybe I just need it brighter. Maybe I'm just not making it bright enough. We'll spread it. Turn down the spread here. This is gonna help the character stand out against everything else. Looks like, you know, some of these bubbles get really close to the color value, or like the brightness value of the character. Having that border just kind of helps everything pop out a little bit. I wonder. Oh, maybe. Hold on, I'm gonna try one weird thing really quick. Just because I've never tried this kind of thing before and I want to see what happens. So we're gonna take that main color here. Oop, okay, I guess not there. Alright, so we got our like main colors, like that creamy white. Not exactly the right color, but close enough. Then we're gonna take like a dark orangey brownish color. Oh good, we're still on our soft brush. I'm gonna try to just make the edges not as bright as the middle. That. Oh wait, actually I can do this even better. Oh no, I can do this with a gradient overlay. Duh. Let's go to neutrals. Maybe. No, let's actually just go, let's just go to straight, you know, basics, black to white. We want it to be... Oh, is it angle? No. Wait, what's the one that's like... Oops. What's the one that's like in the middle? That's the circle. Reflected? There we go. So I want that, but reversed. So it's dark on the outsides, bright in the middle. And then... I guess multiply? Maybe. Let's try something else. Let's try... overlay? Maybe that's what I'm looking for. No, that just makes it a different color. I want it to like almost fade away into like the dark brown. So let's try... What's hard light do? Hard light might be what we're looking for. No, vivid light, so we keep our colors maybe. Nope. That kind of has like a weird effect up here though, where it's like yellow and red. That's kind of neat. I don't know if you guys can see it because it's like probably really compressed on Twitch's end. Especially because I'm sending this out as a 720 instead of, you know, like a 19 or like a 1080. Let's try that. Alright, I'm gonna just flip back between these two. So there's we got, that's the gradient overlay. This is the original. I think I do like the gradient overlay. So that way it's not like the whole character, oops. The whole character is highlighted, but it's just like the middle part, the most important part. But I kind of missed the color that we had here. So what I'm gonna do to actually just, I'm gonna do something different. Now that I know what the effect is I'm going for, I'm just gonna add a clipping mask. We're gonna switch to black. Am I on the wrong layer? No, I'm on the right one. Okay. This is not... Oh, there we go. I guess I just wasn't doing it hard enough. Why is it not... Hold on. This is being really weird. My computer is just not cooperating today. Why are you doing that? What is even happening? It's like not being a smooth gradient at all. Oh wait, I think I know why. Oh wait, I'm dumb. Hold on. Let me get rid of this. Delete that. It's because we didn't apply any of our effects. So let me just rasterize. And then it should... Okay, now it should... Oh yeah, that is way more smooth. Oh my god. I was sitting there like, oh my god, why is it not... Why is it not being smooth about the transition? Turns out I wasn't actually, you know, applying it to the glow. So now at least I can kind of control where the gradient starts and ends, though. I kind of want it here, maybe a little bit off of these edges, too. No, I actually kind of like it on those edges. Something like this. Where we have white. Did we lose the color, actually? Did we? I feel like it's just white now instead of being that creamy color from before. So let's try to bring that back, because I kind of like that creamy color. Oh yeah, it's definitely a creamy color. Okay. Let's try this. Maybe even actually a little darker. A tiny bit. Let's check our values again. Make sure everything's popping. The dragon definitely pops. This text and the dragon definitely pops. The Irish Stout's still a little iffy. But I think it might work. I think I have an idea. I think I have an idea. Kind of like what I did with the original sketch I had. Oh wait, I think actually I still have it. There we go. I have an ellipse in the background. Let me just kind of make it a little off the text here. But I had this in the background just because it kind of helped the sketch flow. So I think if I just bring it back, it might help to bring the flow back again. Where'd it go? There it is. I don't know. I feel like it could have something to offer. I just need to get to the right blending mode, because apparently it does not want to do anything. Let me go back to normal. Oh, I see. It's like... Wait, is that solid or is it see-through? Okay, I think it's actually fully solid. Just in case, I'm going to rasterize. Is it all rasterized? No, it doesn't look rasterized. There it is, rasterized layer. Duplicate. Merge it down. And then I'm also just gonna make it pure... Maybe not pure white. Let's try to do like again with like that creamy color. So let's colorize it. a very light, kind of ivory, creamy thing. Alright, now let's try doing like an overlay. Soft light, hard light, vivid. Whoa, Vivid's got some weird stuff going on. It looks like lava. That's pretty cool. Yeah, like, it looks like lava. I mean, it's not what I want, but it looks cool. Let's maybe try like a good old screen. Nothing fancy. Might help the Irish pop a little bit. It actually might just make it blend in more, to be honest. Yeah, let's maybe take it off. Let's keep it off. Maybe we should just make Irish Stout the same color and just give up trying to make it look different. Let me just get the color that I need. This color. Oops. Turn back our bevel and emboss back on. Yeah, it just doesn't look as fun when it doesn't stand out from the rest. Maybe, maybe I can try... maybe same idea with the gradient, but maybe just, that's on the bottom? That's a little too much. Like it almost like fades down into like a dark color. Like that. I don't know, it might just be like just the way the text is. It's like, you know, very skinny and thin. It's just kind of harder to read on its own. But then, like, you know, the values definitely don't help it out too much either. Let's try doing something here. Try giving it bright. Right here, and then we're gonna darken it down here. I don't like how that looks pink, so let's try making it more like yellow. That's definitely not gonna stand out now. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Brown. No, that's not gonna work either. I'm just trying a bunch of different colors just to see if, like, maybe a color can help it. See, like, when I do that, Irish stands out very well. Stout disappears, though. Coloring things is hard. What if I try to do like an extra, like an extra highlight? That doesn't help at all. I think I was like on a better track when I was doing like a very dark kind of band in the middle. That's a little too dark actually. Let me hide the effects again just to get the right color back. Oh, I was actually already close to it. Then I just wanted like a dark band in the middle. Maybe I should just try to do a different text. Which is why I kept this layer, just in case. We're gonna erase that. None of that happened. Oh, it's still there because I turned on a clipping layer. There we go. We'll hide... Yeah, we'll hide the outline. Now we just have this. I think we just need to make it bolder. So let's see if they have like a bold version. Semi-bold? Interesting. Let's try regular bold. No, I want my layers. There's my layers. And then, can I copy this? Copy layer style, that's what I want. And then I want to paste layer style. And then I want to get the color. And no, let me duplicate this layer. And then I want to rasterize it. And then I can color it. Let me get my regular color brush here. And then we also need to redo our outline. Just because this is no longer accurate. Let's just delete that. Copy these two. What's this layer? Oh, that's that layer. And we'll just plop down... Nope, I want to plop down like a close to white color, just in case it bleeds through a tiny bit on the edge. Add a stroke in. Also try like a bolder outline, just a little bit. Not by much, just a tiny bit. What if we made it black? Hold on, wait, let's make the stroke black. Ooh, that kind of fits better. Ooh, that looks better. I'm kind of glad I went back to that. Yeah, that looked good. Okay. That seems a little too bold. Let's decrease it to like 10's too little, 18's too much. Let's do like a 13. 13 looks good. Okay. Back to Irish Stout here. I want to try a different color, like what we were doing before. Let's grab that color. This is the base color, the secondary one here. Then let's just try making it darker. Oops, not one layer at a time. Let's just color the whole thing. Yeah, that's too dark. Let's go with the main color. I want to actually make this... Whoa! It's kind of fun painting while it's like a bevel. That's cool. That's not what I want though. I want to make this the same color as this. Now that, like, you know, the black outline really helps it pop. Yeah, okay. Back to Irish Stout. So maybe if I just make it like a slightly different orange color. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That stands out a decent amount too. And it also differentiates itself from the title, because it's like a more yellowy orange than a reddish orange. Let's try making it a little less saturated. It's pretty intense. Let's go back to these ones too. I'm gonna try to make these like the basketball color. Like, you know, it's like a... I don't know. Like it's basketball, because it's a drunk Dunking Dragon. Maybe a little bit more reddish. Just slightly bit. Oh, that's like brown. Oh my god, come on, wait. Back to orange. There we go. Because I don't want it to like be exactly the same color as the basketball, but I want it to be like in the same range. Kind of like it brighter. Let's bring it back up a little bit. Slightly more red. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I like that. I want to bring more color into this too. I know it's technically already like a very light cream color, but I kind of want it to be more. This kind of match like the very nice, bright, vibrant vibes of the text and everything. What if we make this like a vivid light, maybe? No, that kind of looks a little weird. Alright, we'll keep it like this. I think this might actually be done. Is this done? I also kind of grew attached to the border that's on the outside. So I think I'm gonna leave it there. I didn't really intend for it to be there, but it's there now. I don't know. I guess when you have something on the screen for so long, you just kind of get used to it, and you're like, it looks weird without it. Dunking Dragon. I think I like how this came out. Let's add like a slight more highlight to the text with the bevel and emboss, and I think we might be done. Pending, you know, client approval, of course. Let's, yeah, bump the highlight up to like 100. We need to check our values again. And I think I like that. Let's also do a little multiply shadow. Bring that down just a smidge. Maybe a little bit more. There we go. Let's do a before and after, see if that helped anything. So I want it to be like slightly brighter, stand out better on the background, which is looking pretty good, and then down here it looks pretty good. I want to try one more thing. I'm going to rasterize this layer, and I'm also going to take like a, I don't know, like a gray. Oops. Well, I thought I'd put a clipping layer on. Apparently not. And I'm also not on the soft brush. Because I kind of want to add like a slight highlight to the top of this to make it stand out against the background. I don't know if this is overdoing it though. See, I think it also should be colored just because there's already so much color here. It kind of looks weird if something's like very desaturated. Let's add like a yellowy kind of color. See, that kind of helps it pop against the background right there. Right where it was like kind of blending in a tiny bit. Not by much, just because of the nature of the text, but it was not popping as well as before. Then maybe add like a little bit down here. Yeah, that makes it harder to read, actually. Yeah, let's leave. Alright, we'll leave Irish Stout alone. What about Dragon? No, that makes it blend in. Alright, we'll leave Dragon alone. That's just the only part with the highlights, the drunk dunking. Yeah. Kinda like that. Let's do a little bit more with this background, I think. I want to make it like a slightly different tone. Like slightly more, I guess, red. So this is like pretty brown. Let me bump up the saturation so I can kind of see what range I'm in. I want to be more red. What if it was like black? No, not black. I don't know, it's just like the character itself is like very much like orange hues. You know, I mean it's brown, but like, you know, all those hues are like generally in the orange range, and I want the background to be like kind of like a more reddish range. It might have to be slightly like more reddish orange, maybe. Alright, let's try this. Let me pop back and forth. Oh yeah, that definitely helps it pop. See, like before it was like kind of like it matched the color of the character too much. Now it's like kind of popping out more. It's like it's its own thing. Anyways, one last bit to do. I'm just gonna take this like a general color of everything. So like everything's like a fairly bit orange. We're just gonna make everything match better. Color. Let's bring that down kind of low. It's like 10. It just like brings in the hues like a bit tighter. That makes everything come together. Yeah, that kind of helps everything pop. Maybe a little bit less. Tiny bit, not by much. Like, maybe like a 9. There we go. You know, I think this might be done. I think we're done. I think that's it. I don't know, I have to get client approval, but I think that's where we're gonna leave it here for today. So let me bring this over here. We're gonna pop over. Excuse my face tracking, because my face tracking is all over the place. GG. Yeah, good game, good game. We done beat them at the sports ball. Let me plop these off, and we are going to... Oh, we are going over here, apparently. I want you to come on this screen, not that screen. Why did it pop over there? I had a Chrome tab open, and it was just like, nope, new window. Oh well, it can be weird sometimes like that. So what we're gonna do, we just had lightning in here, so we are gonna go raid lightning. Let me pop up raid channel. We're going to raid Lightning Chaser. And let's start the raid. She's also doing some art, so, you know, go enjoy some more doodles. Oh, let me actually load up her Twitch before we go over, just so I can hear what she says when we pop in. Pop that. Here we go. And I want to thank you guys all for joining me today. I had a good time. I'm really happy with the result of this, and I will be streaming again tomorrow, and then I won't be streaming at all this weekend. I normally do, but won't be doing that this weekend. And then I'll see you guys next week. I hope you enjoyed watching me today, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.